Yes, sir. What it do? It's your boy Trunks back again with these videos. Y'all ready for another smacking video? Coming with a heat, coming with game for y'all. Y'all ready? All right, guys. Today's topic, today's segment is going to be about marriage is dead. Now, before you judge me, for all you guys who want to marry in the future, listen up. Just listen up. Because I know the title may seem like, oh, this dude is totally against marriage. But listen up, guys. Listen up. Marriage is dead. The reason why I'm saying this is because a lot of my men nowadays are lost and don't know female nature and don't know how to handle women. You know? Like, guys, you guys need to understand, before you marry a woman or you choose to have a woman in your life, you gotta have your shit on point and you gotta be able to manage your own emotions. Because if you guys don't have your life on point, if you don't know how to control your emotions, you're very emotional, you're not working out, you're not on your purpose, most likely, guys, if you end up in a relationship, she's going to take lead in that relationship. She's going to be wearing the pants in the relationship. Because a lot of my men are feminized. A lot of my men get into their feelings way too much. A lot of you guys are very emotional. A lot of you guys get stressed out very easily. A lot of you guys probably have anxiety issues. A lot of you guys might even have self-esteem issues. A lot of you guys have jealousy issues. So if you get in a relationship and you're that type of dude that, complains and doesn't put in the work, bro, you're setting yourself up for failure. Real shit. You guys need to learn to, in order for you to have a woman in your life, you got to be straight up here and out here. Because, look, it is a privilege to have a woman in your life. It is a privilege. You don't need a woman in your life. It's a privilege, though, to have a woman in your life. You know? And if it's the right woman, you guys are going to be very successful in the relationship. Because if you cuff up a hoe, you cuff up a girl who lets any dude in between her legs, you're fucked. And if you don't take in consideration of her history, of her past, relationships, and etc., my dude, you're pretty gullible and naive. Because a woman's history, a woman's past relationships really tell what kind of girl is she. Is she like a very manipulative woman? Is she very controlling? Is she very emotional, very bitchy, always complaining, etc.? And if she deals with dudes who are thugs, who are, fucking around, not taking their life serious, you already know she's a low quality woman just by her telling you about her past relationships, her relationship with the parents, etc. You could already tell she's a low quality vibrational human being just because how her responses are. If she says, for example, if you ask her, hey, how are you with your parents, and she says, my parents are divorced, and she starts talking shit on her dad, and she says, oh, my mom never done this, she's always perfect, this and this and that, bro, that's a red flag. Because if a woman answers like that, gives you a response like that, she's going to see you like that, like how she sees her father. But if a woman, you ask a woman, hey, how are you with your parents? And she tells you they're divorced, but I love both of them and I'm very grateful to have both of them in my life, this and this and that. I might not talk with my dad a lot, but I do respect my dad, this and this and that. You see the difference, guys. You see how You see how the communication is a lot more different, and how the responses are like totally like, you could already tell this, the woman who talks shit on her dad or whatever, gives negative responses, is a low vibrational human being. Because if you're high vibrational, you're going to look at the bright side of things. I mean, sure, there's a negative parts of things, but that's only like a small percentage. And me personally, I don't want to be surrounded by girls like that. I don't want to be surrounded by women who have this fixed mindset, and they are basically stuck in that mindset and can't evolve. You know, I can only do so much to guide you. I can only do so much to help you out. But ultimately, it's up to the woman to change her mindset and change, everything. If she's not content, she's going to change. If she's not working, she's going to change. She's going to get a job. You see? But most of you guys fuck with women that are whores, that are not on their purpose. They always want attention from everybody. They're probably using you for attention, etc. That, guys, you guys need, in order to even get in a relationship with a woman, you really need to get to know her. Her past, her present, and her future. You really need to get to know her. And I know this kind of seems like you're interviewing her, but the only reason why you're asking these questions is so you won't end up with a motherfucking low quality woman. Because I know you guys want to get in a relationship probably, or want to get married. So I'm telling you, you got to look at the red flags before you even cuff her up, bro. You got to ask questions. Now, they don't have to be necessarily direct questions. Like, you could give her indirect questions about maybe her parents. You even ask her, hey, did you enjoy your time with your family during quarantine, for example? Like that type of shit. And she starts talking shit on her parents and shit, or just, talking about drama. You already know, damn, this girl is something else. Like, she's low quality. I can't really fuck with her like that. If anything, I'm not gonna kick her to the curb, but I'm not gonna see you as wifey material or relationship material, because I love my parents. I love both my parents, and I don't want a woman who's gonna bring that type of vibe in my life. I really don't need that. If anything, what I need is more positivity, not your bullshit negativity. You gotta have this type of mindset. You gotta have standards for yourself. You gotta have principles. You gotta have morals, and you gotta ask questions. If you really like her, guys, if you really do like her, you gotta really make sure that, she's not, dude, nobody's perfect. Everybody got flaws. Everybody's pretty fucked up in the head. But it's about finding that one woman that's pretty fucked up. Like, she's gonna have flaws, but she has a very positive mindset. Like, she's like, yeah, I've been dealing with a lot of problems and this and this and that, and I'm kind of confused, but I am willing to learn, and I'm willing to listen, and that's perfect. You want a woman like that. You don't want a woman who's just stubborn, a woman who just beats around the bush, a woman who's, asking you to guide her, and then she questions you. She's questioning you whether or not you're right. Like, I'm not saying be super controlling of the situation. Let her ask questions, but if she's asking you to guide her and she's not letting you guide her, bro, she's like manipulating you. She's trying to make you weak. Cause if a man isn't weak, if I was in that situation, I would be like, you know what? You have an amazing day, but it seems like you don't want my help, or you don't need my help, so I'm gonna go work out, or I'm gonna go do my thing. Have an amazing day though. But if you're weak, you're gonna be like, what do you mean? What can I do better? This and this and that. How can I change for you? This and this and that. Like, you're compromising your manhood for her, bro. That's not a man. A real man doesn't change for anybody. And if he does change, it's for the better. It's for high quality living, not for low quality vibrational living. Fuck that shit. That's why I'm saying marriage is dead, guys. Because we live in a gynocentric society, where this society, the United States, favors women over men. in the court system, certain situations, relationships, this and this and that. Like, it's pretty fucked up. But I totally understand because women are weak. Women aren't strong like us. So, of course, they need to be protected by the government. I totally understand that. But don't fuck yourself up. Don't fuck yourself in the culo and get married and have an official marriage because, hey, if shit goes downhill, you're going to have to pay up. She's going to have a cut of your salary, bro. And if you have kids, oh my, that's going to be even worse because most of the time in the court system, guys, the women, usually the women are going to have custody of the kids. Why? Because they think women could raise a child if it's a man, like it's a boy. Like they think, like this is what I'm saying, guys. When you have kids, you need to have both parents involved. Because if just one of the parents are involved, usually the kid turns out to be fucked up and usually either hate women or hate men. If you're raised by your mom, you're usually going to be hella feminine and you're going to be acting like a woman. But if you're raised by your dad, you're going to be like you're a dude. If you're raised by your dad, you're going to be super masculine, and that's not bad. But you need a yin and yang balance. You need both energies. You need some feminine energy and some masculine energy. Because you have too much masculine energy, sometimes you're too aggressive, So you need to have both parents in the household. Like, if you're a woman and you only have your mom, usually those women lack guidance and lack understanding. And they usually chase the bad boys because they see their father, like, they left their life or some shit happened, or the mom's telling lies about their dad, and they see their mom like bringing boyfriends over and like doing shit like that, and then the little girl or the woman thinks that's totally fine, like the daughter thinks that's fine, like so she ends up doing that shit and she ends up start chasing bad boys, so, and also on top of that, she's probably gonna hate men because her dad left her, or her mom's telling probably lies about her dad doing some shit, but in reality it's not even the dad's fault sometimes. It's the mom's fault. Because that shit, guys, you have to understand sometimes women cause drama and chaos and havoc because they're very selfish. They're very selfish individuals. It's all about them. It's all about their emotions. It's all about me, 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 me. So as a man, you have to control your emotions and learn to let shit go. Let shit slide sometimes. You got to leave sometimes and give them their own space. Because you can never debate with women. You can never argue with women because she's going to end up winning all the time because she's not going to stop ranting until you stop. And then most of the time, guys, she's going to feel like, oh, I'm the winner. But if you cut her off from the beginning, like, you know what, I'm not trying to debate, I really got to go, she's going to feel some type of way and she's going to think about her decisions. Women are not stupid. They know what the fuck they're doing. But they do it at a subconscious level because it's that's how they're programmed. That's how they're programmed. So you guys need to understand that most of the time these women are gonna test the fuck out of you, and especially if you're a beta, she's gonna fucking keep on testing you guys and break you down week. And you guys need to understand that the only reason why I say beta is because look, it's just a word. Alpha and beta are words. But for me, a beta is a man or a woman who's weak-minded, not positive, and compromises their standards and everything for someone else. That's what I call a beta. Not a beta isn't someone who's in a relationship. A beta isn't someone who's married. A beta isn't someone who's in love or whatever, likes a girl. That's not a beta. It's just the mindset. Okay? Like alpha is like you're not giving a fuck. You following your purpose, you're on your grind, you're in a relationship, but you could care less. Hey, if she leaves me, I got more options. That's alpha as fuck. Mindset of abundance. Betas have scarcity mindset. So if you relate to the beta and you have a scarcity mindset, it's because you have beta tendencies. You might have alpha tendencies. You might be on your purpose, this and that. But what do you have more of? Beta tendencies or alpha tendencies? You see? You want to have more alpha tendencies of anything, or 100% alpha tendencies, because that's when you're fucking super strong and nobody can fuck with you like that mentally. Nobody, no woman, no man, nobody. Your mom, your dad, nobody. Because you're a man and you know what the fuck you want and you're solid up here. And that's a real man. That's a real alpha. You know, a lot of people get it confused sometimes in this dating community or the red pill community that betas are people who are married, people who are in relationships, this and this and that. Nah, guys, it's the mindset. Alpha and beta is mindset. So that's why I think marriage is dead, guys. Because a lot of you guys, a lot of my men have beta tendencies. So you guys are most likely going to get fucked if you get married. Because she's wearing the pants, not you, my G. So that's it for this video. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, holla at your boy. And if you have a video request, put it down in the comments. I'll be reading it. I might make the video. So don't be shy. Comment down below what video would you like to see next. Lord.Trunks out, baby. Bye.